Scandal and Shame. The Fall of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. July 4, 2024. It was supposed to be their chance at a fresh start, a new life of freedom and opportunity away from the suffocating confines of the British royal family. But for Prince Harry and Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, that dream has now come crashing down in a spectacular fall from grace. Join us as we delve into this interesting saga. Please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for updates. In a shocking turn of events, the FBI conducted a raid on the couple's sprawling $14 million mansion in Montecito, California last week. The reason? A bombshell revelation that Prince Harry had been systematically hacking the private phone calls of other members of the royal family, their staff, and even prominent public figures over the past several years. The unbelievable saga began unfolding last month when the U.S. Supreme Court found Harry guilty of multiple counts of illegal phone hacking. According to court documents, the prince had used highly sophisticated surveillance equipment to intercept voice messages and conversations, dating back as far as 2016. His targets included his own brother Prince William, sister-in-law Kate Middleton, and even his grandmother Queen Elizabeth II. In a damning ruling, the nation's highest court determined that Harry's actions constituted a gross invasion of privacy and were a severe breach of trust against his own flesh and blood. The justices also found evidence that the 39-year-old had hacked the phones of various government officials, celebrities, and other public figures, an offense that carried additional criminal charges. With the verdict in, FBI agents promptly executed a search warrant on the Sussex's Californian estate, seizing computers, phones, and reams of documents as part of an ongoing criminal investigation. Prince Harry now faces the very real prospect of prison time for his malicious and calculated crimes. Making matters worse, the explosive scandal has completely shattered whatever shred of credibility and goodwill the couple had managed to cling to, both in the UK and across the pond. The British royal family is said to be absolutely livid over Harry's actions, with sources indicating they are now actively considering stripping him of his royal titles and any remaining family ties. This is an absolute betrayal of everything the monarchy stands for, one anonymous royal insider told reporters. The Queen is devastated. To think that one of her own grandsons would stoop to such a level is just heartbreaking. There's no way he can possibly come back from this. Even in the United States, where Harry and Meghan had sought to build a new life for themselves, the public reaction has been one of shock and revulsion. Once hailed as a breath of fresh air and a symbol of modernization for the stuffy royal institution, the couple are now seen as little more than disgraced, self-serving outlaws. I'm honestly just disgusted. The idea that someone with that much privilege and power would abuse it in such a calculated way is just sickening, said Los Angeles resident Sarah Watkins. Whatever good PR they had going for them is now completely destroyed. They've thrown it all away. For Meghan, the fall has been particularly steep. While the Duchess of Sussex was not directly implicated in the illegal phone hacking, questions remain about how much she knew, or even participated, in Harry's nefarious activities. Palace insiders claim that the former actress was well aware of her husband's misdeeds and may have even encouraged them to some degree. Meghan has always been the driving force behind a lot of Harry's more controversial decisions, said royal biographer Beatrice Rowe. It's hard to imagine she was completely in the dark about something this big. She may not have been the one doing the hacking herself, but she was likely complicit in it on some level. With their reputations in tatters and the legal consequences still unfolding, the future has never looked more uncertain for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Their grand ambitions of Hollywood stardom and philanthropic success now seem completely out of reach, replaced by the very real threat of jail time and total social exile. It's a stunning reversal of fortune for a couple who, just a short time ago, appeared poised to revolutionize the British royal family and become global icons of progress and charity. But in the end, Harry's thirst for vengeance and Meghan's hunger for status proved to be their undoing. A cautionary tale of unchecked ambition and the consequences of betraying one's own flesh and blood. As the world watches this saga unfold with a morbid fascination, the question remains: is there any way back for the fallen royals, or is this truly the end of the road for Prince